good evening or good morning or whatever time of the day is for you. I am KN4 AEG Steppenwolf here with a brief tutorial on how to update your Dvmega board via the Uno board, which you can find anywhere on eBay or Amazon for $5 to $10. Now this process, the only reason why I'm showing this because I am not solder friendly, never have been. So, and I knew it had to be a simple process to update your Dvmega board. And since I'm not one of the few lucky ones who have the newer boards so you can update it, I had to find an easier way, which this is pretty much easy. So all you have to do is pretty much take your chip out of here, replace it into here, and run the xloader program and the firmware, which you can find on the Dvmega website. Now these chips are pretty much the same, so you don't have to worry about it, but you still have to be very gentle when you're removing these chips by prying them up evenly on each side. So I will go into a brief tutorial, or should I say a demonstration on how to do that. So be right back. Okay, I'm back. So I got a thin screwdriver. I like to use something real small to easy to pry my chip on each side on my Dvmega board. So let me show you. Chip removed. So you take this chip right here and you replace this chip into here. So put that right there. The main thing you don't want to do is when you put your Dvmega chip back in here, you don't want to push it all the way down because you don't want it to be too hard for you to get it back out and everything else. Now you also want to be you got to be real careful and gentle when you take these out because you don't want to damage these prongs, okay? So now I'm about to put my Dvmega chip in here. Now first off, you want to make sure you put it on the right side. See right here, it's a crescent. The crescent right here at the end of this chip always go in on the end of your board. So remember that. The crescent is facing on the end. Place it right in here gently. You don't have to push it down all the way, just enough to make sure it contacts with the metal in there. And I'll be back with the process. Alright, now what you want to do is go to this site right here. Maybe scroll up, scroll down to the bottom, and you're going to have to download the xloader program and the firmware. Now it's two different types. You got the Dvmega dual band, you got the Dvmega single band. I'm going to pick one that I have, which is the single band. So you're going to download the xloader, which it comes in the zip folder, which is the program that runs the update to your chip via the Uno board. Then you have to download the firmware to put into the xloader. So I've already downloaded in the zip folder. So once you go to the folder and extract it, this is what's going to look like right here once you extract it. Okay, so you open it up. Also too, when you download your firmware, You're gonna have to extract it also. Put it in a folder or put it on your desktop where it's easy to get to. So let me extract that real quick. So it's extracted. You see where it's at. So it's Dvmega, the firmware Uno hex. So this is the application, how the application looks. Little small box. So you click this box right here to find. It's gonna come empty for you, but you put it where you look for where you put that download at. So I don't know where I put it. That's why I said to put it on to make sure you always put it on where you know where to find it at. So let me go to the downloads. And most likely it's going to be under the Dvmega folder. So I'll scroll down there to that. Yeah, not there either. Hold on a second. Oh, here it is. Hit that. Now it's in here. The device you would want to choose is Uno Dvmega 328. So once you plug it up, it should recognize your COM port. So I'm going to plug my Uno board into it. So it's connected. Now I'm going to run. Just hit upload. And you should see the little thing at the bottom saying uploading. Okay. So I already had this set up, but the firmware is going to go right here. So let me just go ahead. Whenever you plug it up, so automatically says your COM port. But anyway, hit right here to look for the firmware. Make sure you have the firmware where you can find it at. I just put it in a folder on my desktop. So right here. Once you extract, but remember when you get to you download the firmware, remember extract the folder, put it in your desktop so you can find it. Choose the folder or choose the firmware, placed in here. The device, you have a lot, but you want, I would say Uno, because I'm using the Uno board. So put that, and then you hit upload. And this is how the process should look. And you're done. I'll show y'all one more time. Once you plug it in and you hit upload, that's how it should look. And you should know once that light goes there, it's done. That simple, that quick. This video is probably longer than the process it takes to upload it. So now I'm going to show you how to put it all back together, which still is a simple process. Just do it in reverse. Alright, now remember, I didn't push this down all the way, so it's going to be easy for me to remove it out. Just simple. Remember, you want to be easy and gentle. Try to easy up on both sides. Not too much, just enough. Now, take this chip. Remember, you want the crescent side. That little side right here, that little divot. When you put it back in the Dvmega, it's always facing, like I said, to the end. Make sure you line them up right. The holes line up right. And very easily. The thing about it is you don't have to even push it all the way down. See how I left a little gap in it? I could push it all the way down easy, but if I want to update it again, I want it to be easy for me to take it out. So, and that's it. You put your other chip from the Uno board back in it, save it for later. And the good thing about it, these are the same chips. So if you ever damage this chip, you can always use this to replace. So, just heads up. Thank y'all for viewing. This is KM4 AEG. And I am clear. 73 all around, guys.